Yeah, computer, and then you forget it. Go ahead, yeah. And I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna let you pull it out though. And
Okay, good.
put mine in the same pipe.
Sounds good.
Sorry, my bad.
What else did I get? Salt Lake, Garfield, and Western.
Keep the shade in the background. I'm just gonna set up to where there's no windscreen on that lawn mic, so I'm gonna have it handheld. So I'll just keep.
Do I get to stay in the shade? You guys are so awesome.
Because nobody looks good squinting.
Not really. And I'm super I'm super sensitive to bright lights too, so that's awesome. Okay. Level 8. 5 minutes. Okay. I think I'm roughly there. Unless you guys pop some surprises at me.
Tell me, you guys, if I'm in your shot or Mike's in your shot. Hold on. You can scoot a little bit to the back. Right there, good.
You guys still good? I felt the button push. Yeah. You good?
Still got audio.
Got audio?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, just look at me.
Okay.
First question, who are you? Tell us your name, spell for us.
Captain Chad Jefferson of Salt Lake City Fire Department, CHADJEPPERSON.
What do we have out here?
So this at about 11:43 is when we got our initial dispatch. This came in as a train fire. We're at 436 North Neil Armstrong Road. And indeed, when the crew showed up, we'd had a train on fire. It appears to have derailed. And the belly tanks under that hold the fuel to run the apparatus were leaking and were on fire on both sides of the train. So crews were able to make a fire attack on that. Took them about took them about a half an hour to get that fire under control. And then the fuel was still leaking at that point. They subsided. They were able to put a patch on to stop the fuel from flowing. We did lose about approximately 50 gallons into the ground of that tank. We're estimating about 300 gallons left in that tank, but we've got a company that's responding now that has a contract with the rail company affected. They're going to be offloading the remainder of that fuel, and then they'll be dealing with this train in this position right now. So the businesses nearby are slightly affected by traffic. We've got some traffic problems right now because this train extends to the east, which blocks Amelia Earhart. That's the only intersection that we know of that's affected. So if anybody's trying to get through at Amelia Earhart at about 500 North, you'll be blocked for some time until this train is removed. Also on this road that we're on right now on Neil Armstrong, as police and fire are in the area, the road is blocked. We've made some arrangements to have the people that work in these businesses that there's apparently an ongoing shift change right now. And so we've made some arrangements to allow people to continue to come into work. It's not necessarily dangerous to be in the area, but there's just a lot of apparatus in the area. There's some fire lines on the ground, some fire hoses, and you can't have people driving over that. So that's why we've got the roads blocked.
Do something really quick there. Branches.
I kind of felt that. I was wondering what was going on up there.
When the wind blows, it looks like so
where the fuel came from, is it the engine that derailed? Its tank broke, kind of broke and spilled into the diesel, or is it from one of the cars?
It's actually it's from the diesel that runs the engine. So the train has they call them belly tanks. So they ride under the bottom side of the train, and that's what feeds the diesel engine that drives the apparatus. Actually runs the generator that drives the apparatus. But they're around 500 gallons total, each one of those. And when the train derailed, since they're on the bottom, it had made contact with some sort of debris, most likely, and that caused the leak, and probably the friction caused the fire. We don't know exactly at this point, but that's likely what may have happened at this point.
If you can't get why it derailed, was it the track or the?
I don't have any information about that. The car itself has signage at Salt Lake, Garfield, and Western, and so this is an independent line. This is not a major thoroughfare. I'm not sure exactly who uses this rail line at this point, but that is the train car that was affected, and they will probably have that information further about how it derailed and why it derailed. I'm sure there's going to be an investigation as far as that goes.
So the speeds on this rail here can't be that high because it's an industrial area.
I don't know that for sure, but I would suspect the same.
How many people responded initially? When you hear train fire, I'm sure you've been talking to a lot of people. Right?
Right. So we have engine 9 is right around the corner, literally right about 4 blocks away from here. So that obviously is our first in apparatus, and then we have a hazmat company that's also very close to this. We've got a company 11, which is out on the airport. They responded, and then we brought the remainder of our hazmat team from across the city out to aid as well. So as far as Salt Lake City, we've got around 5 apparatus and support services like myself and the battalion chief that supported this. The health department was notified, and we'll be responding to ensure that the containment and the removal of the diesel fuel that was on the ground is done in a correct fashion. And then this other company that's working with us, it's called Clean Harbors, and that's who's going to be doing the pump off most likely. They're en route. If they're unable to complete this, we'll do the pump off ourselves.
And what the clip entails? Do they need to dig up and remove all the contaminated dirt, or are they actually putting the ground where it is?
Not sure how that operates. That's up to either Clean Harbors, or if we do the pump off, we will take care of the pump off. The health department will take care of what needs to happen there. You'd have to speak to those folks to get that information.
You know how big the brush fire was from this?
It wasn't actually a brush fire. It was a train fire.
I wasn't sure if it spread into the brush.
No, if you look at the rails, you've got a lot of ballast. They call it ballast. It's on there. That's rock. And so you're generally 10 feet away on both sides from any grass or brush. And so this was the train. I would say probably most likely the fuel on the ground, maybe the railroad ties that was on fire.
You know how long Wright Brothers will be closed over there?
Amelia?
Well, this is Amelia here.
How did I say Amelia?
Wright Brothers is over there.
Is it Wright Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to clip that out.
We'll correct that.
No, I don't. I'm assuming that as soon as this train is stabilized, even before then, they should be able to bring in a train from the other side, connect to it, and pull it in the other direction. But I don't know what their operation needs to look like, if they're required to stay in place until investigation occurs. I don't have that information.
Who's your favorite WNBA?
I don't watch it.
We need to know. Yeah,
It's got to be the Utah
Firefighters
Jazz.
injured in this.
No injuries that has been reported. And as far as the train operators, same thing. I don't have any injuries reported.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Good to go?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.